Welcome back to Sane Reactions. I'm your host Kev, and today we're going to be taking a look at something that I truly believe is awe-inspiring. I could not have imagined that this would be something that I'd be witnessing in my lifetime, but it is truly incredible. And watching it happen in real time, it almost seems unbelievable. The way that that thing comes back down, and they just catch it, and it goes right back to where it was launched from. Considering the amount of power that that rocket has, it's absolutely incredible. I truly believe that Elon Musk is changing this world, and this is one of those things that, I mean, the only way I could equate it to is this: is imagine the feeling people must have felt when they saw the first motorized car rolling down the road. You know what I mean? This is space travel on a level that I could have never imagined that we were getting here. You know what I mean? It's truly incredible. And you know, I wanted to sit and enjoy it from beginning to end with you guys, because from the little clips that I seen when I first saw the footage of it landing, I thought it was fake. I thought it was CGI or something created in AI. But I mean, it's truly incredible. But you know, before we get into it, quick shout out to all my subscribers and returning viewers. I appreciate all you sane folk, and I really wanted to make a short video and just kind of watch this launch from beginning to end. It's only going to be about a 10-minute video, but I mean, it's something that is truly amazing. And you know, if you appreciate it, go ahead and hit it with a like, share it around. And if today is the day that I could earn your viewership, please consider hitting that subscribe button and help me on my way to 250. But before we waste any more time, prepare to be mesmerized. All right, here we go. And I apologize for the audio in the background, because it has like live audio where there's kids and people that are in the background that can be heard. But it's still truly, it's captivating.
T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2.
And this is going to be the full launch all the way through. It's going to be out into space with separation, and then the return of the booster.
We have liftoff. Vehicles pitching downrange.
And this man is doing this the same week he's unveiling his AI robots. There's something else. And he's trying to, you know, start his self-driving taxi services. I mean, he's a doer. He's not a talker.
The flight, the rumble's just starting to reach us here at launch control.
Booster and ship, avionics power, telemetry nominal.
33 Raptor engines.
Max Q.
Now pass through the maximum aerodynamic pressure, the most stress the vehicle's going to see on the way uphill.
I mean, geez, if you just imagine the amount of power those rockets are producing.
All right, our next major milestone coming up, it's going to be hot staging. We're going to see the engines ignite on ship to push it away from the booster.
I'm almost jealous it wasn't here in Florida. I would have loved to go see this.
All right, so hot staging is going to be the next thing coming up. First, we're going to see the booster's engines start to shut down, all but 3. We're going to do what's called most engines cut off instead of main engine cut off, because 3 are going to keep going, and then we're going to see the engines on ship ignite. Right now, the tower team is doing their go, no go.
I mean, that's a beautiful shot. They gave us nice high definition footage of everything too.
Some really good words soon too. All right. can still see it up behind me. That is one of the most gorgeous things I've ever seen in my entire life. Coming up on hot staging next.
Ship engine
There's
startup.
most engines cut off.
Stage separation.
There's the ship's engines going off.
There you have the separation of the booster from Starship.
And I mean, we've seen rockets go before, so this isn't the truly incredible part, but this last part right here, I mean, gave me goosebumps.
Where it just took off from. We got a glimpse there, didn't we, Ashton? I think of the clamps, the chopsticks, they're being called, that SpaceX is hoping will catch that booster as it comes back down to Earth.
At that first view of the blue
the takeoff itself, that many people said was the easy bit because they knew that they could do that. You know, as your guest mentioned on that first flight, the thing blew up and it didn't even reach that stage. But as we've seen, that moment of separation, and what we saw there very briefly, and what we have been seeing is that booster doing that flip maneuver, and now it's going to try and make that descent back to that launch tower, which we are hoping those robotic arms will essentially clamp around it. And as that booster goes down to the ground and it's travelling at supersonic speed, it's understood that supersonic speed will slow, and as it does so, it will
look at that beautiful shot, man. That's amazing.
Will be heard around that landing zone in Texas that will be heard for miles, and it will slowly start to like, drop in speed so that those
for all you flat earthers out there, there's the curve right there.
In terms of where this goes now, because it's currently flying through the air, there's still that unknown of whether it is going to end up landing in the Gulf of Mexico as happened at the fourth mission, or whether it is going to successfully land back at that launch tower.
Still with us is Kate Arkless-Gray, a space journalist. And Kate, the way Ashley described it there, it's a bit like threading a needle, isn't it? I mean, they've got to be very precise here.
I mean, I think one of the most incredible things for me is the fact that it will be traveling at supersonic speed, and then less than 1 minute later, it will have done its soft landing. So whether that's in the ocean or has been caught by the chopsticks, it's got less than a minute to go from faster than the speed of sound to landing. And that's the deceleration involved in that is wild. I mean,
and it's that deceleration through the sound barrier that means there'll be a sonic boom.
And you'll get a double sonic boom because you'll get one for each end. So the bottom of the booster and the top of the booster will both have, so it'll be a boom, boom. I was lucky enough to see a Falcon Heavy launch in Florida a few months ago, and watching those boosters come back, even they were much, much smaller boosters, but it's the dual booster landing. Absolutely incredible, because the speed they're going at, you think something must have gone wrong. There's no way that these can land. They're just going to be like lawn darts and slam into the earth. And then with the landing burn, they just sort of slowed to this really graceful pace and just lowered themselves gently to the ground. And then because of the delay of because due to the distance, there were those double sonic booms, and because there were two boosters, there was a double sonic boom. It was really spectacular. So one day I need to go out and see one of these Starship launches in person. It must be incredible.
And I think we're seeing images now of Starship itself, which of course was launched off the top of the boosters going into low orbit. But here comes the booster.
Look at this thing.
The booster is called Super
This is the
Heavy,
part that gave me the goosebumps. It looks like something out of a video game or out of a movie. Like, it doesn't even seem real.
Speed until it slows down, and you can see
when you understand that that's a 12-story tall rocket booster,
vehicle is moving,
and look what he gets it to do.
We're now down to 3 Raptor engines. We can see those chopsticks now.
And I apologize for the audio, but I mean, you can't. I mean, I'd be cheering just as loud if we were able to pull that off. That, I don't know, it was just something I wanted to enjoy with you guys, and I wanted to kind of have it in my catalog of videos. It's something for me to look back on, because it was truly breathtaking seeing that thing carry that rocket ship all the way into orbit and then come back and then land in such a precise manner. That was incredible, you know. And this is just one of the things he's done in the last week that he's unveiled, you know. I mean, I'm gonna try to, if I get opportunity to make a video covering the AI bots that he's made. I mean, their movements, they're so fluid. They're almost humanoid, you know. Like he's literally he's created a vessel capable of housing human conscious. I don't know what that means. I'm probably not even making any sense to a lot of you, but I believe that he is truly going to carry us into our next evolutionary stage. There's no doubts in my mind. The things that I'm seeing this man do with Neuralink, with the AI robots, with these rocket ships, it's like, whoa, he really makes you question, like, what are you doing with your life? Because he's just one man. He's one man, but he's smashing every boundary that's put in front of him. He's like, no task too big, nothing impossible. If I think I I will. And shout outs to Elon. I honestly and truly, shout outs to Elon Musk. He is something else, and we are lucky as a species and as a society to have this man doing the things he's doing. Groundbreaking, absolutely groundbreaking. With that, I'll leave you there. If you guys enjoyed the footage and you're as impressed with it as I am, go ahead and hit it with a like, share it around. I'd appreciate it. And if today was the day that I was able to earn your viewership, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I think he's going to be a topic that I'm gonna pay a little closer attention to, because man, he's an incredible guy, and he's definitely earned my respect. I have my opinions of him in the past, but I mean, achievements, they've got to have their own merit when it comes to judging a person by their character. So until next time, be amazed, be safe, and have a good night.